So you're thinking about booking a trip to Colombia, or you want to book a trip to Colombia. This video is to help you be prepared before you get to Colombia or while you're in Colombia. This video is about safety. These are things that happen to me also personally. So I'm not just a guy saying, hey, do this, do that, but some of these stuff happened to me and I don't want it to happen to you. So stay with me. Hopefully you can watch the entire video. Let's go. Let's be safe. So let's talk first about your hotel. When you book in a hotel in Medellin, Colombia, make sure your hotel is in Poblado. Poblado is a very safe area. It's upscale. It's tourist safe. To me, it's about 90% tourist safe than anywhere else. Make sure your hotel has security. So let me give you a story. When I went to go visit a friend of mine named Brad, which you'll see in all my other videos, I went to his hotel. He was at the Marriott. And I'm like, I'm here to visit a friend. They literally give me a key that opened his door. He was in there with the lady doing the COVID test. And I literally opened it and I'm like, yo, your place give me a key. And he's like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, what the hell? So make sure they have a security. Make sure they're competent. Make sure they understand that nobody can get a key if they're visiting you. I don't know if it's a Colombia thing, but I freaked out when I found out they gave me a key to his room. So if you have visitors, make sure the visitors can check in and check out. So I know some Americans that bring girls to them. Make sure those girls give their ID at the front desk or show their ID, and then when they're checking out, they'll be able to check out, and I'll tell you why later. Okay, another part is make sure your hotel has a safe. It is very important. This is very, very important because you cannot take your wallet with you everywhere you go. You have some valuables. You don't want to live in the room. I actually lost my credit card. I don't want to blame anyone, but at last place, I remember my credit card being on my desk in my room, and it disappeared when I came back. So make sure you have a safe. You can put stuff in your safe, and you lock up your stuff. You just have to make sure they have a safe. And if the hotel don't have a safe, I suggest you ask them if they have a safe somewhere. But make sure the hotel comes with a safe. It's very necessary. So when it comes to your identification, when I apply for my passport, they also give me the secondary passport, which is like a card. You can use that in Mexico and land in Canada. Bring that with you. So the idea is you want to leave your regular passport in your hotel room because you don't need it. You have your secondary passport. You can keep pictures of your passport actual. I haven't gone to a place where they ask me. When they say passport, I just give them the second one. They accept it. It's the third card you see right there. So use that as if every day, everywhere you go. Unless you're causing problem or ending up doing something that cause the police to question you, you really have no reason to be showing your passport to anyone. So keep your passport in your room and bring your passport ID. It will be better. So now let's talk about credit cards, debit card, and money in general. So first, you want to create a budget that you're bringing to Colombia. Like my budget was $280. I was giving money out to homeless people, so I passed my budget. But what you want to do is bring out one debit card that will let you basically take out money at ATM and they don't charge you the fees, like your bank doesn't charge you the fee, they reimburse you. And maybe 2 credit cards, just in case. For example, I lost one of my credit cards. Either I lost it or somebody that cleaned the place over there stole it. So because I woke up, went to go eat breakfast, come back, it was not there. So I don't want to blame anybody, but that's what happened to me. So you want to bring it back up. Now let's move on to money. Money, you need to learn what's the difference of the money. How much is $1 there, etc., etc. And the biggest thing, you must know how much to carry. So I had a daily budget of $40. That's how much I carry with me. When I leave my room, $40 was my max budget. I don't add any more to it. I don't go and see that. If I see that, I'll go back to my room and get some. So that was my budget. And also, when people give you money, try to be very, very vigilant. I know I bought a coffee. I don't want to say the coffee guy did it to me because I didn't notice it, but he was the only person that gave me change. We were talking about buying his coffee. We were chatting. I was very chatty. That's my fault. And what he did was he gave me change back, and it was not till I got to the airport to pay my Uber guy and I realized, oh crap, he gave me Mexican pesos instead of Colombian pesos. So he screwed me out a lot of money doing that. I didn't pay attention, but that's my mistake. So whenever you're talking to somebody and they give you change, make sure it's exact change, because chatting and talking can get you to be out of your mind and you will get gotten easily. All right, so when you're in Medellin, whatever you do, do not take a taxi. taxis are not reliable. They're known to rob people. I mean, just look on YouTube. You'll see so many stories of cab drivers robbing people. Take Uber. I had the best experience with Uber. I had this young lady who went to lunch with me and showed me a lot. Byron over here is also my Uber driver. I actually pay him to take me around. He was like really nice and very reliable. So whatever you do, avoid taking taxi. It's not good for you. Don't play the lottery game on that. Okay, so you're a young man, young woman, you at a nightclub, at a bar, somebody's chatting with you, they're flirty, they like you, whatever it is. Whatever you do, there's a rule and mandate you must follow it. If you're going to take a piss, take your phone and your drink with you. If you're going to take a shit, I don't care, I use that language, take your phone, your drink with you. Your drink is the most important. Take it with you, because there are so many YouTubers, so many people on YouTube saying how they invited a girl over to their apartment or they went to a bar with someone and next thing you know they got drunk. Actually, I caught a guy getting his pocket ransacked by a girl at a nightclub we were at, and literally we were all looking, and I went there to talk to the the taxi driver, and the taxi driver was laughing. He was in on it with the whole deal, so be careful. All right, this is also important. If you're someone like me who feels sorry for everyone you run across, be very careful. Let's say you walk into a place like this, right? You're bumping by people. I usually keep my wallet in my front pocket, but you'll have somebody that will bump into you and say, hey, can you please help me? I'm broke. And you look at them, you're like, gosh, I gotta help this person, right? Before you do that, look around you. Look around you, because that person a lot of times is not by herself. And I say her because I'm a guy, so it's a woman that's gonna do it. While you're trying to reach in your pocket, there's somebody behind you acting like they're tying their shoes or they're giving signal. Like the guy we just passed in orange. He saw us earlier and he told people, ya lo tenemos, and he pointed at us. So like, ya lo tenemos, meaning he got us. We're tourists. So I told my friend right here, go in front of me real fast. And that's what he did. I'm telling him, I'm like, did you hear what the guy said? He said, no, what does it mean? I said, he said, ya lo tenemos, he's pointing at us, we're tourists. So a woman asks you for $1, you think about giving her $1, be very careful, look around you, because she's not by herself. There's got to be other men around working together. You might get hit in the head, you might get robbed. So, you know, what I do now that I know Colombia a little bit, I keep just $10 in my right pocket with the, Colombian money, and the rest of them on my left. So be very careful. People here are desperate for money, and some people will go out the distance to get you, and they will do whatever it takes.